iscope.media. Today we bring you another topic from the upcoming Goa elections. Well, first let's have a background check on what Goa has become and what it was electorally. So India's smallest state, Goa, was liberated from the Portuguese rule in 1961. Its colonial past differs from the rest of India, and so does its unique identity and political environment. Goa transitioned from an union territory to become a full state in 1987. With the last 6 decades of its electoral history marked by volatility and defections, the people of Goa seem to have grown as accustomed to political instability and uncertainty as they have been to the tourist on rented two-wheelers on the streets of the coastal state. Its politics has been defined by precarious governments, varying spells of the president's rule, alternating dispensations and shifting alignments and realignments. Goa has already had 16 chief ministers, with many doing 2 or more stints and some holding the office for barely a month or less. Well, now here we are talking about the ambitious new entrants who can make or break their respective parties in the current political scenario in Goa. First comes Leander Pace. Since joining the Trinamool Congress on October 29, tennis icon Leander Pace has become party's face in Goa, doing rounds of the state and meeting with citizens across the social spectrum. In these meetings, he frequently highlights his Goan roots, insisting he is a son of the soil who might have been away from the state but not from its culture. His father, Paes, is from Asolna in Velem constituency, a Congress bastion till 2017. Well, Paes has been focusing on the issues like unemployment, women's safety and mining. He has spent considerable time with members of the fishing community, a major group in Velem. That Paes has been chosen as the TMC's ace in the hole. It is evident from the micromanagement of his schedule by the Indian Political Action Committee, which is IPAC, political strategist Prashant Kishore's outfit. Close to 20 volunteers have been deployed to support his daily engagements. The effort appears to be paying off. The TMC has gained notable publicity with Pace's celebrity status and simplicity, despite some seeing him as a Kolkata boy or a Mumbai lad. Apart from his own contest, Paes might be deployed to boost the TMC's chances in 7 Catholic-dominated constituencies in South Goa. His immediate rival could be 4-term MLA Philip Nary Rodriguez, the Water Resources Minister, who switched over to the BJP from the Congress in 2019. Well, the TMC's chances, it is already dubbed as an outsider party, depend heavily on Pace's success. Now if we move on, the second entrant is Utpal Parrikar. When he returned from the US in 2012 after spending 9 years working with a software company, Utpal Parrikar had only one goal: to live with his father Manoj Parrikar and manage the family's manufacturing unit. His life changed on March 17, 2018 when his father died after a prolonged illness. Initially reluctant to join the politics, Utpal has emerged as a strong contender to carry forward his father's legacy in their home turf, Panaji. He has announced his candidature without waiting for an official NOD from the BJP. Utpal has started meeting people of Panaji hoping to get an election ticket from the BJP. He has made it a practice to sit in an office near the iconic Mahalakshmi temple twice a week and attend the public gatherings. Well, he also managed to show his strength by putting up hoardings of himself and gathering his supporters while welcoming BJP President JP Nadda on November 30. as the BJP appears to be leaning towards fielding controversial sitting MLA Atanasio Montserrat, a weather vane who switched over from the Congress in 2019. Utpal's progress will be closely watched. He hopes to get sympathy from BJP supporters as well as members of the dominant Saraswat community in Panaji, a BJP bastion till 2018. Loyal BJP workers are likely to be displeased if Utpal is denied a ticket. Well, that might hamper the party's fortunes in the other three adjoining constituencies of the North Goa too. However, if Utpal gets the ticket, Montserrat could return rebel, damaging the BJP's prospect in two constituencies, that is Taligao and Santa Cruz. Now if we move on, the next entrant is Dr. Devyalani. When she married into the politically influential Rane family in the late 1990s, Divya was a medical professional and active in social work. She had conducted an AIDS awareness program with a local organization in North Goa's Satari Taluka. She ended her medical career about 15 years ago to take care of her children. Her father-in-law, Pratap Singh Rane, a two-term chief minister, has been the longest-serving MLA in India since 1972. Her politically ambitious husband, Vishwajit, is also a force to reckon with. So to say, Vishwajit had mulled fielding Divya on a BJP ticket from Porhim, a constituency his father nurtured for over 50 years. However, the plan might change as Congress announced Pratap Singh Rane as its candidate from Porhim on December 22nd. Now Vishwajit might contest against his father from there and shift Divya to Walpoi, his current constituency. Divya has already launched a Mass Connect program in Porhim. Divya has already started a mass contact program and likely hopes to win because of being the daughter-in-law of Rane, who comes from a royal family. Divya's success or failure will be a key factor in Vishwajit's claim to the CM's chair after the election. If the BJP falls short of simple majority, Vishwajit could bargain for the CM's chair in return for backing from Divya and other MLAs. If Divya gets a BJP ticket, Vishwajit, who had switched to the BJP from the Congress within a week of the election results being declared in March 2017, will become dominant in the party. Well, now let's move to the fourth new entrant, which is Manoj Parab. Manoj Parab founded the revolutionary Goan party in 2017 after his departure from the Aam Aadmi party. He came into the limelight in April this year when RG members managed to force the Goa government to change its plan for an IIT campus in the dense forest of Shale Melaulim on environmental concerns. Parab's entry into politics was impressive too. On November 15th, he announced at a rally in Panaji that RG members would contest on the tickets of the Goa Suraj Party, a dormant political outfit. Attended by close to 20,000 people, it was the first major political debut in the state after Arvind Kejriwal's show in 2016. A staunch advocate of Goa for Goans only, Parab has been campaigning against the migrants, saying they are eating the locals by in employment. He has proposed a bill called the POGO, which is People of Goa and Region, bill to safeguard the locals' interest. His posters across North Goa and the flood of supporters on social media have made political pundits take notice. However, most of these social media followers are settled outside Goa. If the Goa Swaraj Party opens an account in the State Assembly, it will be a new beginning for the politics of Goa and pride. Earlier, the Goa Forward Party tried contesting on the same plank but failed to make a mark. Well, the fifth new entrant, if we move on and see, it is Delilah Lobo. Delilah Lobo and her husband Michael Lobo entered politics around 15 years ago at the Gram Panchayat level in Parab, the hometown of late Manohar Parrikar. Michael rapidly climbed the ladder of power with blessings from Parrikar. Now, as the Minister for Port and Waste Management, he has gained a considerable clout in at least 3 constituencies, that is Kalangute, Salem and Saligao. Michael wants Delilah to contest in the assembly elections from Salem on the BJP ticket. He has made it clear that she will contest even if the BJP denies her a ticket like it did in 2017. At present, Delilah is Sarpanch of Para in Michael's constituency, Kalangut. That she has taken her candidacy seriously is evident in her mass contact programs. She recently opened an office in Salem announcing her arrival. Her campaign is focused on providing loans to women, self-help groups and scholarship for students. If Delilah campaigns as an independent, it is likely to damage the BJP in all 3 constituencies. Michael already has hinted that she might join the Congress if Delilah is denied her deserving candidature. Michael has clout in Saligao too. BJP workers in Saligao are already upset with the entry of GFP MLA Jayesh Shalgaonkar. If Delilah does not get a ticket, Michael is likely to fuel rebellion in the BJP Saligao unit, like he did against the BJP candidate Dilip Parulekar in 2017. Goa's power and personality-based carousel politics, which has whittled down the significance of a political party, ideology and policy commitments, has afflicted all political parties in the state. Well, this was all about the new entrants in Goa politics who can make or break their respective parties. Stay with us. iscope Political Desk will update you with the ground realities of the upcoming Goa election 2022. This was Aparna Singh reporting for iscope Media.